Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are looking at round 3 right now, and we're staring at the caucus. Just staring at it, going, they could get so many tanks into the caucus unless I take West Russia and Ukraine. But I also need to take Archangel, or they'll take that too. And the only things I can send to Archangel are these two men and these tanks. So I'm not really sure what to do, but I'm pretty sure I need a plane and I need a lot of infantry, and it worked out that way. So these two guys here, these two tanks, and pretend we send this one plane. That is almost 2 hits for us, and they're hitting back 2 and something times. So I honestly need to send like all of this stuff there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is so bad. Okay, well, down here, let's, take Kawatong, and then we'll shift up a bunch of single infantries. Oh, my God. I need these ones here. The thing is, I could send this 10 stack of infantry to here, and then move the AA gun, and then deploy a single infantry in here to Caucasus and give it up for a turn. And then next turn we'll come back and take it. And I think I have to do that. Oh, it just... He could get a lot of tanks in there, right? He could get... This is if I move out. He can get 5 tanks, an infantry, and an artillery, and the 4 planes all there next turn. So I don't want the AA gun there, so I can use whatever tanks I might have left. Yeah, I think this is what we have to do. Not getting the help from the Brits. I mean, we're getting some help, I guess. And then the Americans just bailing? Like, oh my god. West Russia, we got him and he got us, which is fine. Archangel, we missed, he missed. Thankfully, we survived with a single tank to hold Archangel. We could have had 4 planes in Caucasus, but 4 planes and 4 infantry is not enough for what they could be sending. So all of this is going back to Moscow. The AA gun has moved. We have to do a person in Caucasus, or this tank could just run through. And then everything else here in Russia. And now we're just deploying infantry for the rest of the game as Russia, because that was... I'm still terrified. Oh my god, here they go. Norway, Archangel, Caucasus. And we're missing on our... Oh, we missed the half chance and the third chance. And we hit them in Norway at least. Okay. So now if we take Caucasus, we cannot hold it, because we wouldn't be able to land our planes there. And they have all of this lined up. But at least we could attack everything else and take Caucasus. Just next turn, he'll have so much infantry. Oh, God. Okay, well, at least as the British, we can take Western Europe and Norway. We definitely need another transport. And I'll get another cruiser. And then I'll get a whole ton of infantry and a tank. Yep. Yep. One more time? Yeah. That's good. That works out. The reason I like cruisers is because they give you basically, at the start of the battle, a bombard where they roll their die, so 3 on the attack. And if the enemy tries to put big stacks behind AA guns, the cruiser does work. Here, for example, though, we're not really doing any work. We should have brought this American plane back to America. But I'm going to drop... You know what? I'm going to drop 3 infantry and a tank. And then I'm going to send the tank and a dude here. And, oh, it's always weird when unloading boats. But it works out eventually. So, you know what, though? I'm going to undo all of this, basically. I'm going to send a tank, 2 men. I'm going to send a tank, a man, and a man. There's no sense putting 2 men here, because he can just walk in and kill them, and they're likely not going to get any more counterattacks than what they're doing already. So that's fine. And then we'll send in this whole plane squad. Like, it's such an overkill. You know what? Is it an overkill? Yeah. His planes are not in position to kill a transport off this coast, but his sub is. Is it worth giving up that transport to take Algeria? No, it's really not. So let's go. He can't get to West Indies or East Indies, so this is a safe place for now. We want this stuff to go. It's 2 to get there. We move the fleet to here. We bring the 2 back. He could attack us with all 4 of his planes, but if the German planes, which he has not been replacing, are going to die on this British fleet with 2 fighters defending it, I don't think he even wins that fight. And this kills his last bit of presence. We still could lose India this turn. So I'll move 1 guy back. Oh, no. He can't lead that. Yeah, it's fine. We can't attack him with 6 planes defending, but we can try and be a nightmare for him. He has a destroyer now that could get to a lot of places. So let's go over here and harass down here. Okay, I think this is good. I think that, I mean, good is a relative term, but you know what? I made one mistake, though. The people going in here should get on the boat and then get off of the boat, because then they get to bring the cruiser shot. Oh, it doesn't actually matter because that tank is super dead. Okay, good luck, Brits. For king and country, right? We could bomb them with our bomber, but I'd rather have the Air Force be alive when I need it offensively versus trying to hit Germany economically, which doesn't always go well. And they got us on both hitbacks. I feel like we're getting, even in low luck, a little bit of bad luck. But, you know, can't always complain. Things are going decently well, strategically speaking, other than Russia being absolutely in a bad spot, and the United Kingdom being absolutely not enough, and the Americans being absolutely useless at this point, just threatening Japan. But at least here we'll see if Japan wants to defend themselves. They're bombing Russia, and they got through with it too. That's really bad news bears for us. And then they took China, Kaohsiung. Okay, and they're assembling a big American fleet. That is nasty. Oh, that is nasty. How much is that? I mean, you can see it, and I can see it, but damn. Damn. See, the thing is, with their battleships, they have 2. I only have 1. They have 2 aircraft carriers and a sub. I'll have 3 aircraft carriers. I'm going to have so many planes. Like, what I want to do... Honestly, I feel like I need a freaking battleship now. And potentially another aircraft carrier. And potentially another fighter. Because we're going to put our fleet into a sketchy place in Wake Island with everything. And if the Japanese attack it and win, that would be bad. But I don't think they can afford to. I think that this is the last time we're going to have to buy ships as America. Because this is America. So, sorry, we want 4 guys. Oh, yeah, these guys can get to Wake Island. So, Wake Island is going to get invaded by 4 infantry from there. All of these things are going to come across. And all of this is going to come across. And now we're going to have tons on the island. And a whole bunch of this. 5 planes? Oh. Planes defend better than they than attack, and aircraft carriers defend better on defense as well. So I don't think they can take me. Because 5 times 4 is like 20, 24, 6 more is 30, add a 1 and a 3 to it. 33 divided by 6 is like 5 hits back. Oh, they can take 2 of those on battleships. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits at me. I can take 1 on a battleship. But I can lose an aircraft carrier and land them in Wake Island. If they lose aircraft carriers, the planes die. Okay. Oh, we also have a bomber. It can't stay here. I think I'm going to move my bomber to Russia. Because with the 2 infantry, the bomber is pretty useful for helping defend this crap Russian land. I mean, I'm sure it's glorious land, but, you know, doing our best here. Okay, and then there's a Japanese bomber here, so we got to watch out for that. Okay. So really, not much is happening. We're just taking Wake Island, which I'm pretty sure is super dead. We did lose an infantry, though, because we're always losing things. And then done. And then this is the sketchy part. Well, this isn't actually sketchy. They could attack me with their 4 fighters here, but there's no way they would do that. Because the 4 fighters could go 1, 2, 3, and then move back to land on the aircraft carriers that they move up. So, done. So, it's almost like they need to attack our American fleets, or we'll just overpower them at sea, but they're accomplishing a lot on the mainland. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can't get them in Indochina. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could help defend India with these planes, though. It would really slow them down. And because the Americans are in the Pacific, Africa has been untouched, which, you know, is pretty good. It's pretty good, fam. All right, I hope you enjoyed, and we're going to try and do the Russian turn, which we know Russians are looking not great. All right, see you in the next one. Cheers.